5.2 million people filed for unemployment last week. That makes a total of more than 22 million Americans out of work within just the last month. Here in Georgia, the number of initial unemployment claims reached an all-time high. CBS 46's Haley Mason. She was at a virtual press conference today with the Department of Labor as they share new numbers and new procedures here in Georgia.
They're the faces behind the numbers, outlining those hardest hit industries in the state.
Well, we're lucky the customers are still coming in and taking to-go orders.
And today, the Georgia Department of Labor says it just processed more than 319,000 unemployment claims last week alone, more than 700,000 claims in the last 2 weeks in Georgia.
It's going to probably exceed just over 1 million claims in just a 4-week period. That is the reason why a lot of individuals are having trouble getting in touch with us.
The good news from that hard work is the state was able to make 286,000 payments Tuesday night this week.
During the past month, we have processed 1 million claims with less than 1,000 employees. That's also a big deal for us. We're trying to process as many as possible.
And as of this week, unemployment applications are open for nearly every type of worker in Georgia. But for self-employed, contract, and gig workers, the process is longer. The federal government says they must first be deemed ineligible for state benefits before being made eligible for federal money.
We will be sending emails out starting next week to those applicants who could potentially be eligible for federal benefits with the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance Program. So we're still building that program to see how best to get those folks to be eligible, to see if we can verify those wages.
The state says the hardest part is verifying wages, and the DOL is already seeing people committing unemployment fraud.
We've even had one person that reported to us that somebody had filed a claim in his name with his Social Security number, and he was actually currently still working. So we have to be very careful to make sure that the people who are supposed to be getting the benefits are getting those.
The state tells me they've processed unemployment claims for 10% of Georgia's population, and they haven't even reached the peak unemployment yet. Reporting in Buckhead, Haley Mason, CBS 46 News.